So, Mary Palmer is a dynamic and engaging speaker who focuses on the human side of leadership in business and personal lifestyles, giving audience and clients practical tools and strategies to improve teamwork, collaboration, and self led personal performance. With over 30 years in management, corporate training, and entrepreneurship, Mary inspires every audience to rise to a higher level and lead themselves for lasting results and building deep relationships. Please join me in welcoming Mary Palmer.
Thank you, Nancy. Well, hello, everyone. I am Mary Palmer, and I'm a leadership impact speaker and thought leader. I'm a consultant and serial entrepreneur, sparking the women I work with and igniting hope, affirming that they have choices and a voice, and showing them how to shift their traumas. I'm so grateful for the experiences in my personal and business life that have contributed to who I am today. So here's a little bit about how I got here. It was in the corporate elevator when I could not find my voice that I found that no one was ever going to tell me when I could take vacation or so, or for how long. So let's step back into the time machine and go back a few decades. It's very likely that an early trauma in second or third grade contributed to this. And it was when I auditioned for the Christmas pageant and my choir teacher told me to go sit down. I felt so hurt. I was traumatized and I lost my voice. And that pattern was set for decades. And it was such a pivotal point in my life that I actually put it in my book, Journey to the Stage. What came out of this event was that I have learned to shift the traumas that come up. And that's a little bit of what I do when I work with the women that I do. So getting back to that elevator, vowing that no one was ever going to tell me when I could take vacation or for how long. I had asked for 2 weeks of vacation. I got one, and I actually had 5 weeks of vacation that I could use. And it was at that moment that I decided that I was going to start my own business. I craved choices, but I couldn't find my voice. Now, there's something else that I'll never forget. Imagine this. It was about 6 o'clock in December. It was really cold and the sky was so dark. I was sitting at a stoplight and there wasn't a car in sight. I was on my way to work and I remember thinking with such gratitude, wow, my life is perfect. Have you ever found yourself suspended in animation like a Polaroid or screenshot? That everything is just still and perfect. My husband and my 10-year-old daughter were safe and at home and asleep in their beds. And I'm so grateful for that realization because, number one, I can look back and see how perfect my life was. However, a couple of weeks later, my life turned upside down when at his parents' home on Christmas Eve, my beloved husband of 16 years died and life changed forever. And then when I returned to work, my supervisor told me that God was trying to tell me something. I had no words. My voice was missing, and it was in mourning. I put my independent business dreams on the shelf and let money make the decision because I stayed at my job and it was safer than starting my own business, and I was still hiding out. I grew up in a generation, in a time and culture where girls were told to sit down and be quiet, and that pattern and condition became a big part of me. Has that happened to you or to someone you love? Have you put your dreams on hold and lost your voice? So let's fast forward in time. I wanted to do something after retirement, but I didn't want to work, if you know what I mean. And that came to me. I am the product. I can get paid to be me. That's what I'll do. So Watson Wattles in The Science of Getting Rich writes that it is natural for life to expand, and to want increase. I have achieved success even while hiding. A friend's supportive encouragement helped me to find my voice. And she told me and encouraged me to do it scared, do it anyway. And so I did. And I've reclaimed my voice. I've also learned how to find the courage. And I love the opportunity to pay that forward. The rewards have been huge, and they've opened the door to freedom and to choices. And those are important to me and perhaps to you too. In order to get paid to be me, the real authentic me, I've made the decision to use my voice. I've reclaimed it, to stop hiding and to do it scared, to play full out. I now surround myself with high-minded individuals, forward thinkers, and I am encouraging and inviting you to do that too. If breakthroughs are something you want for yourself, I encourage you to connect with me. It is absolutely okay to use your voice, to stop hiding, to stop playing small, to make money, and to be unapologetic about it. I believe in abundance and prosperity and still want more. And if you want this too, I invite you to connect and be unapologetically you. So I invite you also to go to marypalmerleadership.com and click on the button to schedule time with me. And you'll also get my 5 essential steps for leading with grace so that you can use your voice for what you're meant to share. Don't wait. I invite you to go to marypalmerleadership.com.
Thank you, Mary. Let's hear it from Mary Palmer. Yes, yes, yes. Show her some love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Mary, I have many things that I want to thank you for. So, first of all, thank you for sharing your voice here with us today, for being unapologetically you in all the ways that you have brought value to my life and to our entire community. What many of you may not know is she was one of our chapter leaders when we were doing our in-person chapter model. So, Mary, thank you for stepping up. And I never thought of you as hiding. So I don't know about that, but now you're playing a bigger game.
That's it.
That's it. It's beautiful. I love you, my friend. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
That was fabulous.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. And everyone go to marypalmerleadership.com and you can schedule to have a conversation with Mary and also get her five essential steps to leading with grace. And didn't you see the grace all throughout her presentation? You're beautiful, my friend. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.